The Atlanta Public Schools Police Department added a new officer to its ranks earlier today.
That's right. It's part of a new initiative to increase the number of officers in their schools. The department sends qualified applicants to law enforcement academies to get certified. 11 Live's Molly Oak joining us in the newsroom. So, Molly, how does this initiative play into the district's efforts to make schools more safe?
Well, guys, Officer Keena Lang is the first graduate of this program for APS, where the department sends those qualified applicants to law enforcement academies to go ahead and get certified. And today we watched her walk across the stage toward her new career.
Keena Lang.
Taking the next step to keep schools safe.
I feel amazing. I went through 10 weeks of training, and I did.
Today, the Atlanta Public Schools Police Chief swore in Officer Keena Lang, and she is now on her way to become a school resource officer.
Be a police officer.
Lang says she always knew she wanted to be in law enforcement, and a school resource officer seemed to be the perfect fit.
Actually was a substitute teacher for a long time, and working with the kids, I made the decision to say, I think that's what I want to do.
She was one that stood out because of her experience working with kids, so that made a big difference for us.
Lang will eventually fill in one of the vacancies at APS.
When you think about some of the things that have happened in the past, especially just recently with Appalachia High School, and you think about some of the concerns of parents who want to make sure that their kids are safe and secure in the school, and it's very significant to be able to have an officer to come on board, put them in the school, build relationships with the kids, and at the same time providing a safe, secure environment for those kids too.
In October, the Atlanta School Board authorized an additional 45 school resource officers for elementary schools in the district. The chief says there are more than 100 resource officers now, with more in the pipeline ready to start next month. The goal is to have an officer in every school in the district, and the chief says hitting that goal can be a challenge.
The competition is such that we're basically fishing in the same pond when you think about all the different agencies that are looking for qualified applicants to be police officers.
Which is why they decided to try a new approach.
Let's bring in officers who are not certified. Let's put them through the police academy, build them up, and create an opportunity for growth in that area.
And an opportunity to make schools safer. And on the subject of school resource officers, in a sit-down interview Sunday on the Georgia vote, State Senator John F. Kennedy talks about potential legislation he says could improve school safety. That's coming up Sunday morning at 11, right after Meet the Press. Guys.